Hello and good afternoon YouTube. This is Nick from the Team Revolt, and I have finally decided to get off my lazy ass and do a team introduction video. So first off is me, Nick. I am 20, work at a gas station at the moment as a cashier and budget truck dispatcher. So I've been back in this game now for about 4 years. I originally played through Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, Metal Raiders, and I'm pretty sure I played through most of Magic Ruler or Spell Ruler now. And now I'm back in the game. Been playing for 4 years now. Um, Decided to start up the YouTube channel because I wanted to get out there, get my thoughts out there, and try and connect with the community a little bit more. So I'm going to be getting out there on a lot of different channels. Hopefully I'm going to have this up on lots of channels, hopefully. I do go to locals at Metropolis Comics in Elk Grove, which does have some pretty well-known Yugi tubers in there, such as Inch95 and Rob Lowe for Team Cloud. Also, Metro is the home to Team Cloud, so shout out to all of Team Cloud. And so today I decided to do an update on my geargia deck, which I've been taking to locals for a while now, and been just changing little things here and there, and I think I've got it pretty much to the point that I'm comfortable with taking it to a higher level event. Um, don't know what high level event I'm going to yet. I know I'm going to the Nevada or Reno regionals. Hopefully going to Las Vegas for either the YCS or ARG. I haven't decided yet. I'm probably going to go with ARG because I'm just not a huge fan of the draft play in the YCSs right now. But let's go ahead and jump right into the deck profile again, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, so like I said, this is going to be my updated geargia deck profile. I've taken it to, let's see, 4 tournaments so far, and I have topped 3 of the 4. The one that I did not top out, I scrubbed out at really bad, just a really bad day. I had been testing some weird things with the deck that just totally did not work at all, and bad draws, just bad day. So other than that, deck's been working really well. I'll mention a few of the really important changes that I've made. But let's jump right into it. Of course, we have the 3 armor. Searcher, great, don't need to say much about him. 3 arsenal. This has probably, over time, become my favorite geargia monster just because he's so utility-based. You can just make really cool plays with him. A lot of people just think he's, just, the 4th, 5th, and 6th armor, but he does a lot more than that, and this guy is just probably one of my favorite right now. Oh, looks like my phone's gonna die, better hurry up. So we got the 3 accelerator. This is your key playmaker for the most part, makes rank 4s really easy, and is just another body for synchros. And then we have 3 MK2s for your rank 3 engine, and also works really great with geargia gear, obviously, and then 1 Gear Guyano for late game synchro plays and some other pretty cool plays you can do with him. Then we have for tuners, we have the 1 Birdman, 1 Strategist, and double Watchdog. All of these pretty self-explanatory. I think only Nishipachi is the one that can make some pretty interesting plays outside of just your normal synchro plays. Change that I did make was I bumped Valor up to 2. I'm very happy with doing this. It's just effect negation is so huge right now, and Valor's just probably the best effect negation. Even though it's a neg 1, it just pretty much guarantees the stop of the effect. For spells, we have the staples in Book of Moon and triple, my bad, Mystical Space Typhoon. Spell and trap removal is very big right now, and Book of Moon, kind of another pseudo effect negator, stops attacks, very just great utility card, and no Dark Hole because I like my field presence, and I don't think it's very necessary just because my synchro pushes can usually get through most of the things they throw up on board. And for the last spells, we have triple Upstart Goblin, make it a 4/7 card deck, get through it fast, deck's fast, just want to make it faster. Traps, we have the obligatory triple gear. This card is just stupid good. +1 for no reason. Rank 4's synchro plays out of nowhere. Its card's just really, really good. And then staples, we have Solemn Warning, Torrential, and Bottomless. I did put Torrential back in. I like Torrential more than Dark Hole just because it's a trap and can stop your opponent rather than waiting till your turn. And it does conflict with armor a bit, but if you play Torrential right, it's very, very good. And then we have triple Fiendish Chain. I kept the triple chain even though I bumped Valor up to 2 just because effect negation is huge, and this is very, very good utility card for. This is a lot better at stopping boss monsters. Effect Valor is a lot better at stopping the small plays, and this stops attacks too, so that's very helpful. And then keeping the double call, because I absolutely love Call the Haunted. You can get back an Accelerator if they MST or try and destroy it or anything like that, and get Accelerator's effect to grab a geargia back to your hand. And it makes a lot of, it extends a lot of your plays. I really like Call the Haunted. It's very, very good. Also works awesome. Very rarely used for, but can bring back your boss monsters should they be destroyed by a Mirror Force and you didn't have a Stardust or something like that. It's just, Call the Haunted is very, very, very good, especially with Reborn gone. And then a very big change I made is triple 7 Tools of the Bandit over Trap Stun. I was not liking Trap Stun, honestly. The rise of counter traps have become more and more prevalent, especially at my locals. Things like Divine Wrath, Solemn Warning was probably the biggest reason for putting this guy in. Was I just hated having to Trap Stun as a neg-1 just to push my OTK through. And if I didn't, if I tried to 1-for-1 it when they activated a Torrential or Bottomless or something like that, I always seem to run into the warning. So this card I just think is a lot better for the fact that it can end chains. They can't chain to it unless it's counter trap. It stops Divine Wrath, which is huge. It stops Solemn Warning, which is huge. It stops Black Horn of Heaven, which is huge. And this is not a neg-1. You pay 1,000 life points, but that doesn't really matter most of the time because usually when you're going to be playing this, you're going to be going for game. And this card, I can't explain how good the fact that it's a counter trap is. And I could go on forever about that card. It's just so good. Moving on to the extra deck, we have, for rank 3s, we have just one Zen Mains. Zen Main's probably the best rank 3. Good spot removal and stuff like that. Very good. Rank 4s, we have Double Gigant, Searcher. Great. Love the fact that you can get your Gigaionos back as chump blockers or as playmakers for next turn. One Excite on Night and one 101. Excite on Night made some pretty cool plays before, and 101 did not really do a heck of a lot at the tournament so far. I've mostly used him as a big Maestro, just attacking the back row freely, getting that 2100 beats in. But I love 101. It's very good. Excite on Night put in some good work at the last tournament. And then the last ones, we have Diamond Dyer and Abyss Dweller. I put Abyss Dweller back in the extra deck just because I hate Mermails. I always seem to have a really tough matchup against Mermails or really bad games against Mermails. Mermails are a tough matchup for Geargias anyway, so I had to put the Dweller back in. And then Diamond Dire Wolf, I love the spot removal when you Geargia gear and can just go into a free Diamond Dire Wolf and pop their lone back row to let your OTK go through. The spot removal is very important, I think. And then one rank 7 in Draco Sack. If I could fit in a big eye, I probably would. But Draco Sack is obviously the better choice, just in case I happen to have 2 Berets or a Black Rose and a Beret on field, and I don't have a Stardust, and I want to secure a solid field for next turn, I go into Draco Sack, make some tokens. You can synchro with the tokens, but that very rarely comes up. Synchros, level 7s, we have Black Rose and Double Beret. At one point I did switch out Black Rose for a 3rd Beret, and it was absolutely terrible. I never had a situation where I needed to go into a 3rd Beret, and I really miss the Black Rose just for those random scenarios where you just want to nuke the board and just start over, especially with with Call of the Haunted, you can nuke the board and chain call, get accelerator back, and grab MK2 or another playmaker to blow up the board and then continue making plays that turn. And level 8s, we have Burrito, Stardust, Scrap Dragon, and Crimson Blader. Cannot wait for the Super Crimson Blader. But obviously all these guys very good in their own right. Blader, Lockout, Mermails, and Dragons and stuff like that. Scrap Dragon, Spot Removal, Stardust, best level set 8. And Burrito, a little mini draw engine for you. And I'm also going to go over my side deck for the last tournaments. I've been critiquing this for a while too, but I think I've got it where I like it right now. We have Double Max C mostly for mirror match, but it can work against Hieratics and other stuff like that too, but it's mostly in there for the mirror match. Then we have one Banisher of the Radiance. I really only have him in here for extra banishment because again I really hate the Mermail matchup. Also those random zombie matchups you get against, or I guess it's pretty good against Hieratics, but I probably wouldn't side it. But just extra banishment. And then spells, we have a Twister and a Defy. Twister is extra removal. I'm actually thinking about swapping this Twister out for a Spell Shattering Arrow because I think Spell Shattering Arrow is better against Spellbook Grand Tower. And that's one of the main reasons I have Twister in here. And then Defy, obviously, Banishment. Speaking of Banishment, Macro, Banishment, good. I did get a Super Soul Drain, so I'm very happy about that. Soul Drain, Mermails, Dark Worlds, stupid crap like that. Then we have Double Mind Crush. Good against Fire Fists. Well, decent against Fire Fists. I probably wouldn't side this in against Fire Fists. Really good against Mermails. Great against the mirror match. Everything searches, so this card's just very good. And then Double Iron Wall. I've been siding this in less and less. I don't know. I can't seem to take it out of my extra deck. A lot of the decks that I end up siding this in against, I've already sided in Macro and Defy against. But it's very good against Boojins. Very good against any Dragon Rule variant. Chaos Dragons, which have been popping up at my locals. I can't seem to take it out of the extra deck, so it's still in here right now. And then Double Overworked, obviously Fire Fist matchup, very good card, but the only sad thing is that's like the only matchup I ever sided in against, but just too good not to play it right now. And then Double DNA Surgery, which funny enough I have never sided this in yet. I've yet to play against Boojins at a tournament, so no, that's a lie. I played against one Boojin and beat him pretty swiftly, and DNA Surgery, I just never drew it just because Bore takes care of the Boojins. Switch Yamato to defense and just beat over them. So that's the end for my side deck, and that is the deck profile, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I need some subscribers, please. So feel free to subscribe, and I will check you guys later.